I've been asked to just talk briefly about the process and the search committee. We had a very small search committee of only 28 people. We started meeting back in September. At that time, we really focused a lot on getting input from the university community, so we had open forums on all of the campuses with faculty, staff, and students to get input on what they were looking for in a new provost. At the same time, we had applications coming in. I counted this morning, I think it was roughly about 70 applications that we had for the position. We met in November to narrow that down to a group of 14 people that we interviewed at the airport. After that process, we narrowed it down again, cut it in half, and did reference checks on that group before narrowing it down to the 4 people that we brought to campus. After those interviews, or during those interviews, we actually collected a lot more feedback from people, both online and through written feedback, and then used that information combined with our own perceptions of the candidates to create a list of strengths and weaknesses for all of the candidates, which we then presented to the president. At that point, our job was officially done, and we turned it over to President Lefton, and right now I will turn it over to President Lefton. So.
Well, today's another great day at Kent State. Yes? Yes. With the same efficiency of and choice of carefully chosen words, Dan Mahoney led a search committee, which he will quickly tell you, if you ask him, should never have been more than 12 people. He had 28 people who represented all segments of our constituencies, all of our stakeholders, faculty members, staff members, students, and elected people, people appointed by the faculty senate. It was a great search committee, and it turned out to be a great process, and Dan did a superb job providing leadership for a very large committee and ran the process in a short period of time, which was part of the charge to be efficient in getting this thing done so that we could name a new senior vice president and provost as quickly as we possibly could. So this is a great day for our university community as we welcome Dr. Todd Diacon as our new senior vice president for academic affairs and provost. Honestly, I got more to say. Thank you. Todd comes to us from the University of Massachusetts Amherst, where he served as deputy chancellor. Prior to that, he served as executive director for academic assessment and program support of the University of Tennessee System in Knoxville. He was vice provost for academic operations at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, as well as chair of the history department at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Colleagues in the process, as we checked references and did our due diligence, described Todd as an experienced and dedicated administrator who's not forgotten his roots in the faculty, and someone who excels in communication, who listens carefully to all points of view. In coming to know Todd over the last few weeks, I found that he's a first-rate scholar, that he does indeed focus on listening, and he's appreciative of a wide variety of points of view. He's quick to see a range of opportunities as well as solutions. I'm convinced, totally sure, that he's going to make a great addition to our university, and I will keep my remarks amazingly brief and introduce you and allow Todd Diacon, our new Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, to address the assembled group. Todd, congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. It is indeed a beautiful day, and I am so glad to be here. I want to begin by thanking, first of all, Dan Mahoney, the search committee chair, and I see several members of the search committee in the audience today. I've been on a provost search committee. I've served on that committee, and I know that it's a lot of work. And I also know that people that serve on those committees are dedicated to their university, and that they're dedicated to finding the right person, and to do that, that you read a lot of files, and that to do that, you read those files very carefully, and that to do that, you really think through who we are as a university, what's important to us as a university. And so, in short, members of the search committee, I especially want to thank you for picking me. Thank you. But more importantly, for your service and dedication to Kent State University. Also, I want to thank those who attended the two-day interviews. I know that there were 4, and that's a lot of work. That's a lot of dedication. That's a lot of time, and I appreciate that dedication as well. So I'm excited to be here. One of the things that happened to me as I made my way through this process is that I read more and more about Kent State University. And sometimes when you read about a university, you start to think, well, I don't really like this part of it, or, well, I don't know, that's a problem. But I didn't have that experience. As I did my due diligence here for Kent State University, every department, every college, every program that I examined, every press release or informational item I could find about the university piqued my curiosity that much more, made the university that much more impressive, and made my decision a very easy one for that reason. Certainly very proud to be at a university that is number 1 in graduates in Northeast Ohio. That's something that means a lot to me. Commitment to student success. That's why we're here. So when we wake up in the morning, we say we're here to do many things well, but 2 things I think in particular. And one is contribute to student success, and the other is to generate the knowledge that makes the lives of Ohioans, that makes all of our lives better. And that's something that's so impressive about Kent State University, is that excellence in student success, that excellence in research. And for me personally, I find especially attractive not only the depth of excellence at Kent State University, but the breadth of excellence at Kent State University. And I think it is spectacularly great that we're a university that's excellent in liquid crystals and fashion design. To me, that's the yin and yang of a great university, is that we do many things well. Ohio is really fortunate to have Kent State University. Northeastern Ohio is especially fortunate to have Kent State University, its excellence, its students who are dedicated to learning and then changing the world. Its faculty that not only are teaching those students and generating that next generation of excellence, but also creating their research and generating knowledge and not just disseminating knowledge, and then the staff as well, because no university exists and no university succeeds without a dedicated staff behind the scenes doing what they do. And I just want you to know that as provost, I will keep those 3 groups in mind as I do my job. So I'm excited to be here. I'm honored, truly honored, to be your provost. I'm humbled to be associated with Kent State University. Look forward to working with the administration, the faculty. Look forward to getting to know the students better. As I said in my interview, I don't have all the answers, but I certainly will work hard to learn those answers and do my part to make an outstanding university even better. So thank you very much.